Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to explain how negative thoughts affect us. 1. Introduction. What if I told you that your brain has a self-destruct button that you're pressing every single day? Take a moment right now. What negative thought keeps replaying in your mind? These aren't just annoying distractions, they're actively rewiring your neural pathways to sabotage your success. In the next 10 minutes, you'll discover the shocking science behind how your mind becomes your own worst enemy, and the simple 3-step method that can reprogram it for success. I remember feeling trapped by my own thinking too. I've since helped thousands break free from their mental prisons, and today, it's your turn to experience this transformation. 2. The neural sabotage network. How your brain works against you. What if I told you that your brain has built a secret network designed specifically to make you fail? Sounds dramatic, right? But it's actually happening inside your head right now. Your brain has constructed an intricate web of neural pathways that might be working against you without you even realizing it. Think about it like this: every time you have a negative thought about yourself, your brain creates a physical pathway, like carving a stream in the landscape of your mind. I can't do this. I always mess up. I'm not smart enough. These thoughts are architects of your neural structure. Each time you repeat these harmful thoughts, that pathway deepens and widens. Eventually, what began as a conscious thought transforms into an unconscious pattern your mind follows automatically. This is neuroplasticity in action, but unfortunately, it's working against you. Your brain rewires itself based on your negative self-talk. The neuroscience principle neurons that fire together wire together explains this perfectly. When you consistently think negatively about yourself or your abilities, those neurons form stronger connections, making your brain default to these negative pathways in the future. The damage extends beyond thoughts. When these negative pathways activate, your body launches a biological stress response, releasing cortisol that clouds your thinking and impairs decision-making. Your biochemistry literally undermines your performance, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure. Imagine your brain as a forest. Frequent thoughts become well-worn paths through that forest. Negative patterns are like wide, clear trails easy to follow, while positive thoughts remain overgrown from disuse. When facing a sudden challenge, your brain automatically chooses the well-traveled negative path. Next time you catch yourself in a negative spiral, visualize these deepened trails recording your doubts. Consider how the thought "I'm not good enough" might emerge whenever you face a challenge. Accept this thought repeatedly, and it transforms from a passing idea into part of your identity, influencing your actions, opportunities, and how others see you. That single thought creates a physical pathway leading directly to self-sabotage. The good news: your brain isn't permanently wired this way. The same neuroplasticity that built negative pathways can create positive ones. Your brain constantly adapts, and with the right approach, you can redirect these neural circuits. Before we reach the solution, understand 3 key mechanisms sabotaging your success. First, those automatic negative neural pathways, the expressways of self-doubt your thoughts travel down without conscious direction. Second, the stress hormone response triggered by negative thinking that impairs your cognitive function exactly when you need it most. Third, attention bias, your brain's tendency to filter out positive information while highlighting anything that confirms negative beliefs. It's like wearing glasses that only let you see failures while blurring successes. These mechanisms work together, distorting your perception, altering your biochemistry, and limiting your ability to recognize opportunities, all happening beneath your awareness. 3. Your personal sabotage blueprint. Identifying your toxic thought patterns. Your brain isn't just randomly sabotaging you, it's following a precise blueprint it's been refining since childhood. Think about it. What if the thoughts you consider most true about yourself are actually just the most familiar neural pathways, not reality? Let's decode your personal sabotage manual. Take a quick moment right now. Listen to that inner voice chattering away in your head. What's it saying? Is it cheering you on, or whispering those familiar doubts? I'm not good at this. I can never do anything right, or I'll fail anyway, so why try? These thoughts form the cornerstone of your personal sabotage blueprint. These thought patterns actively shape your behavior and create real-world consequences. When you think I'll probably mess this up, you're programming your brain to approach situations with hesitation and reduced confidence. Others pick up on these subtle cues, and what started as a thought becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Your personal sabotage blueprint typically falls into 3 destructive categories: catastrophizing, where your brain jumps to the worst possible outcome. Like imagining everyone will judge you as incompetent if you make a single mistake during your presentation. Personalizing, where you take all the blame. For instance, believing a team project failed solely because of your contributions, ignoring all external factors. Generalizing, where one setback becomes your entire identity. After one rejected job application, thinking I'm completely unemployable rather than seeing it as one company's decision. These patterns create predictable behaviors that derail your goals. Catastrophizing about social situations might keep you from attending networking events crucial for your career. Personalizing rejection might prevent you from pursuing relationships. Generalizing about your abilities might make you pass up life-changing opportunities. Many of these patterns trace back to childhood experiences, critical feedback from parents, teachers, or peers that became the foundation for how you see yourself. These early experiences help construct the lens through which you view reality. The harsh words of a parent telling you you never finish what you start becomes the voice that speaks to you decades later when facing a new challenge. Recognize these signals. You can identify which thought patterns cause the most damage by tracking your emotional responses. Pay attention to sudden drops in energy, motivation, or confidence. These are your clues. When you feel that sinking feeling before a presentation or your enthusiasm drains after receiving feedback, notice which specific thoughts triggered that change. Let me show you how this works. When Sarah was passed over for a promotion, her immediate thought was, "I'm not leadership material." This belief was part of her personal sabotage blueprint, reinforced through years of similar thoughts. It changed how she carried herself in meetings and reduced her willingness to share ideas. After recognizing this pattern, Sarah began challenging these thoughts, eventually demonstrating her leadership abilities and creating the very reality she wanted instead of the one she feared. These emotional responses are like warning lights on your mental dashboard. By becoming aware of these patterns, you've taken the critical first step toward freedom. You can't disarm a trap you can't see. But once you spot it, you're no longer helpless. You become the observer of your thoughts rather than their prisoner. And that shift in perspective changes everything. 4. Conclusion. Here's the good news. Your brain isn't permanently wired for negativity. The amazing power of neuroplasticity means you can break free from those mental traps. And it might take less time than you think. Research shows that with consistent practice, you can start seeing measurable changes in your thinking patterns within just weeks. The 3-step method, awareness, interruption, and replacement, is your key to transformation. Through consistent practice over about 3 months, techniques like thought stopping and positive affirmations physically rebuild your brain's architecture. You're not just thinking happy thoughts, you're rewiring neural pathways with every practice session. Which negative thought pattern will you transform today? Don't wait until you feel ready. Each moment of practice immediately contributes to your neuroplasticity. The time to choose your mental freedom is now. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs a little motivation, and subscribe for more content. Here's to unleashing your potential. Let's make those dreams a reality together. Don't miss out on empowering content. Subscribe now. Thank you for watching and subscribing to my channel.